Hello, this is Checkpoint Razzle, and today we're back in Enigmatica 2 Expert, Minecraft. So let's get into it. So in between episodes, I moved some things around because I had an explosion, and I also walled off my base because at one point I had about 30 zombies all killing me, and the game kept on crashing because there were so many. As in, I'd log in, die, respawn, and it would literally crash as soon as I respawned. I could not get the game to work again. So I just went in here, changed difficulty to peaceful for a second. And yeah. So sorry about that. Okay. And I filled in this water pipe, put the puddle down there. But I have, so I've made myself a little tool chest here. So I made myself a stone hammer, and gave it, put some redstone on it, and I'm actually going to put some more on. I got quite a lot of ores, as you can see, and I had to get a new chest. This is mobs and random things, and this one is wood and planty things. I'm just going to pop those in there. But I upgraded my, and very importantly, let's put this redstone. Very importantly, I got osmium. I made an osmium pickaxe head, and then I put a an osmium pickaxe head on, and then I put on a obsidian sharpening kit to turn it up to that level. But you don't want to have an obsidian pickaxe head, because if we look at one thing, if I go to pickaxe head, so if we look at, say, where's osmium? Osmium. There we go. So that's 500, and if we look at obsidian, it's 139. So it's better to keep the head and just upgrade it at this point. But yeah. So today, if we look at our quest log, I did actually accept this quest because I wanted the copper hammer before I got my stone hammer. But we're just going to, I don't really need grout. Coal is more useful. Lava bucket, that's fine. I'm going to pick bronze because that requires, it just requires some smelting, but it's just easier to get that. Now this one, I'm not going to go for night slime because that's hard to repair. Electrum, not really. I think I'm going to go with alumite. And I did actually make myself a shovel as well, because this is just wasn't very good. So I'm just going to quickly upgrade this one. And pop the shovel on there. Okay, so then we've got obsidian, and we get a splash potion and stuff. So, but in this, it actually sort of forces you to just go with the sharpening kit because it makes you make the sharpening kit. So just having obsidian. So we can go to the nether, and also we can go with cooking for blockheads. So yeah. Okay, so let's pop all these things away. Lava over here. There we go. So pop that in there, pop that in there, and I have made some more chests. These away in here. And check out my bag. I've made an awful lot of torches, so. Okay. So for this one thing I do want to do specifically is I want to make plates, because there are so many. It's like to make a bucket. Yeah. To make a bucket you need 3 iron plates, or we can make a stone bucket and make a bucket cast. No, because we're going to have to make make a plate cast anyway. So to make a plate cast you need a hammer. There did used to be alternative recipes, but you can't get them anymore. So we need a hammer. None of those hammers. None of those hammers. Where's the hammers? So it's either this one or this one. If you look at that one, that requires 5 iron. This one only requires 2 and a piece of string. I think I'm going to go for that one. So a piece of string, which I got off a spider, 2 sticks, and 2 iron. And then we're also going to need, I think I'm just going to, as I've got the copper, I'm just going to make it out of the copper. So and then you have to have 2 copper. So now we've got this copper plate. So now then we still have, I think, yep, 1 aluminum brass, because I did make the shovel pickaxe head for the osmium. And then just pop that in there. So now we've got a way to make plates. So what we can do is say grab, where is it? The 3 iron. We do have 3 iron. 3 iron. And pop that in there, and we can get ourselves a bucket. And then I'm going to steal the sear tank, because then we can go down and get some more. So looking back at our quest log, we could go into cooking for block eggs, which I am tempted to in a bit. But if we look at this list, it sort of tells you which way to go. So first off, it recommends you go industrial craft, then forestry, then immersive engineering. If you look at the gate, you can go for immersive engineering, forestry, or industrial craft to begin with. But we're going to go for industrial crafts. Okay, so now then, wrong one. I'm just going to go and sleep, because even though this area is protected, the mobs still spawn outside of it. Okay. That is getting annoying. Constantly spawning back behind there. Can't set my spawn point? Okay. Let's just hope I don't die, otherwise it'll be a very long drive back. Okay, so we were going to make a basic machine casing. So a basic machine casing is it's very expensive. So let's get 3. Do we have enough aluminum? We've got 2 aluminum. We do not have enough. So I'm going to have to go and get some mining on. Yeah, even with it just being free. And it's a 1-for-1 with our bucket with our plate cast. So yes, I am going to have to go and do some mining down below, so I'll be back. And yes, again, we can find out exactly where to get aluminum by following this of bauxite. I don't want bauxite. That's not one. No, not that one. It's this one that comes up. So this one comes from where's World? Have I gone past you? No, there you are. So you get most of it at 42 and above. So that's where I'll be mining for it, but we're just going to quickly make our bucket. 1, 2, 3. And we have a bucket. I'm not going to take that for now, because we're not going down. Might also help if I actually grab my things. So 2, 3. And we'll take some apples down with us. As you can see, these things grow ridiculously quickly. And yeah. I don't know what it is, but I can jump over this. You're not meant to be able to jump over it, but mobs can't jump over it as far as I'm aware, so we shall see. But I've done a little branch mine down the bottom. Yeah, so if I just continue going down, 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 down. I've just done a bit of branch mining down here. I could have just used ore miner, but it clears everything and you end up actually going down, so yeah, not ideal. So let's go up to here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I can't remember if I made the storage drawers because we were just getting so much cobble, but yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. I forgot, I don't know if I've mentioned, but I've also given this fortune, and over the mining period it has leveled up to max level, which is lovely. Not much luck. I've literally found 1 vein of aluminum. We are at the right level, but I think I'm gonna start branching out this way now. Oh, actually, there is one very important thing that I wanted to make on camera. Before we even get into anything else, is a time in a bottle or something? Yeah, time in a bottle. There we go. So we're going to need 4 plus 3, I think? 4 plus 3. So 7. And of course I don't have any coal. So I've also been smelting up some of this cobblestone into stone because at some point we're going to need it. So let's just put 4 in there and 3 in there. I could do it in there, but it doesn't ore double, so there's not really much point. And then after that's done, I will put in some more charcoal. There's only 7. Doesn't need anything else. Do we have glass? No, yes we do. We do have just enough glass to make a couple of glass bottles. 3. Yeah, this should be the last one. There we go. And then we need 2 lapis, which I know we do have. 2 diamonds. 1 redstone. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, and a piece of redstone for our clock. And this. Now then, you can see the timer in it is going up, and this will be very useful later on because you can use it to tick accelerate things, but it's like you can use it on the smeltery to make it smelt like but for now I'm just going to leave it as is, but it has to be in your inventory for it to gain time, and you can't have multiple ones in your inventory. So I did end up getting, I think I just want to clear out my inventory, that one. That's the one thing I don't like about this putting the torches in the offhand. Got a stack and a half of cobble. A stack of a stack and a half. Yeah. So we were making So we needed 4 aluminum, but I would like to make some more aluminum brass, so let's pop that in there. That should all smelt up really quickly, apart from the copper. So the copper will make things, and then we're going to need 8 iron plates. Now if we go over here and then get some cobblestone out, we need to get 8 plates, and they each cost 8, so we need 4 times 8, which is 32, which is half a stack. Programming logic, that's going to take forever in a day. So at the moment we don't have a plate head cast, so I'm just going to take that, pop you in there. So we're going to want to make this with the aluminum brass, and then we're going to want to take our, which I've just put in here, to make the aluminum plates. All on our way into getting into ore doubling. I'm going to try and reduce the waste of materials. So while I will, there is one thing that I am going to do. If we look at an electric furnace, it requires one of these two types of circuits. Well, you've got the industrial craft recipe, which is 3 copper, 1 iron and 2 redstone and rubber. Or you've got this mechanism recipe, which is 1 redstone and 1 osmium for it. So it depends on if you want iron, and it depends on which one's more important to you. Is the iron more important, or iron and copper, or is the osmium? So yeah, it just depends on what you fancy doing. But also there's a lot more steps. You need to get your rubber trees up and running, and actually I need to get that sorted. Because we are going to want this growing. Might need to actually go out and find some more. These take forever to do. Oh, and also we need to put some more iron in there. I think I'll be back once I've actually smelted all this down, because it's going to take forever. Or actually, we have some time in our bottle now, so if we right click on that, you can see that this speeds up quite a bit. But it does use some of the time that we've accrued in our bottle, so you have to hit the smeltery controller. It doesn't work if you hit anything else. So I could hit this casting table to increase the time that this takes to settle. And each time it goes, I think it's 30 seconds of time. Oh, it's 30 seconds that it will be active for, so you can see the controller stopped. And there we go, so we've got our 4 plates, and we used our time in the bottle. So, yeah. Okay, so we are making ourselves some basic machine frames. And they're actually called machine casings. Ta-da! Quest completed. So we could get 32 iron, we've got loads of iron. We could get overclocker upgrades or rubber. Overclocker upgrades, I'm going to get those because if we look at the recipe, yeah, we're not going to be getting these for a while. So, so there are different recipes that you can do. You can do aluminium plates and dense iron plates, which requires 9 iron, and we don't have access to that recipe yet. Or we could do tin, but we don't have access to that recipe yet. So we're going to look at what our first industrial craft quest is. There we go. And we get a loot box as well. Fantastic. Being a bit weird. Okay, so our first task is to get some rubber. So we're going to have a quick look at what we got. We got some bricks. I think I've got some bones, so I can quickly just pop those into there and right click on that, and hopefully, yes, this has one bit of rubber on it, which is not fantastic, but we're also going to need to grab some wood and sleep because I've not set my spawn point yet, or in this new place. So now then we want that. I am going to pick up my hatchet and repair it. Mattock, sorry. I might make a hatchet at some point. But what I typically do is I break any... Okay, apparently there was ag. Do you know what? Screw it. We've got 2 saplings, so you can do 1. Right click. Break all that. There's 1 up there. And that's it. That's not fantastic. But it will do, and then we can put 1 next to it, I think, and right click, and then I see my folly now. It's unlikely okay, let's just do this. Break all the things. Okay, so 1 and a gap, 1 and a gap, 1 and a gap, 1 and a gap, and 1 and a gap. Gonna need a bit more bone. I have got another ender lily, but they started off again. I had to restart them because I was not the most clever person in the world. Oh, this is just... The durability on this is awful. Absolutely awful. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It only just started. It's going to be one of those days. I don't know if my mouse is just not... doesn't feel right. So do that. Do this. Okay, there's 1 up there. 1 there. Do it again. There's 1 there. Sometimes you can actually get rubber trees with no spots on them at all, but you can get them with 3 spots on them as well, so it's all the luck of the draw. Like this one, unless I'm missing it, oh, it's got 1 right at the bottom, and then let's do that one. Need something in the hand. And does this one have 1? No, it does not, so let's just break that one. But now we're going to need some rubber tree taps, which I think is this recipe? Yeah. So I'm going to make 2 for now because they don't have the best durability in the world. You can get an electric one later on. You only want to click this twice, but you can click it more than once. You can see there. But if you do that, one second. So this one only had that one on it. Yeah. What I typically do is I tend to do this and just take, and then, okay, you get floating bits and bobs, but then you're not wondering where on earth it is. It's obviously it's going to be on the what bits that I've not broken. So one at the bottom, I think that was the only one on this one. So let's do this, and also later on we can actually use this wood in a extractor or something to get stuff. So you've just got on there, and I am going to dig up for that. And put a torch on the top of these. There we go. Okay. So now then this one, that one. I think we just did that one, so it's not exactly the slowest thing in the world. So there we go. So now then we have 14 rubber, which will be more than enough for what we need to do. Okay, so the next thing is to get rubber. And yep, we got the sticky resin stuff. Yeah. So then our next task will be to make a generator. So generator is, so for that we're going to need tin. For that we're going to need iron and a furnace. Okay, so let's first off make our furnace. I'm going to take those two. And I'm going to make an awful lot of gears initially because you do need them. I think it's these in the corner and then these like this. It's either that or it's the other way around. No, it's that way. Okay, so we've got those, and then we need the compressed cobble. I'm just going to make a stack of compressed cobble, and then we need some charcoal. And now we can make 16 furnaces. I'm going to make 2 for now. And then we need some iron plates. So we're going to need 5 iron plates and then 3. So that's 8 in total. So pop those into here. And I'm going to give it a quick boost. And you can see it just speeds up ridiculously. And then we need to get plate cast out. And that should be done. Yep. And that one's ready again. Is that one ready? Nope. So now then we should have the rubber, which will get us our quest completed. And a loot chest. And Miriam block. I don't know what it is or what it does, but It's obviously not an easy block to make. That much I can say. You don't go in there. You can go in there. Yeah. Okay. So we've got a couple more to go. I'll be back on that. So I realised that we needed a couple more things to actually get this done. We're going to need tin casings, and then we're going to need to shoot. Whoopsie dips. At least tin doesn't take too long to smelt. But we're going to need tin casings, 2 redstone. And we're going to have to make some tin cabling. So we need, for the generator, this, that. No, I'm missing an iron. I think I've smelted up one. Yep, so I think that was that, 2, 3. I did make enough iron plates for this. To do that. And we only need 1 at the moment. So I'm going to pop that there. 2 battery. And then we need to take one of our furnaces and surround it. Then I can't remember what the middle thing was. Iron plates. But we could just shift. So we have our generator. Let's look at what our next quest is. So it is to either make a geothermal generator or to make a macerator. I'm going to go for a macerator because that will allow us to double ores. So look in our macerator. So we need a electronic circuit. So we're going to need 3 copper plates. 3 copper plates, redstone, an iron plate, and that's it. And using our time in the bottle again. There we go. Can't wait to get this organised, automated, which we might actually be able to do soon. It wouldn't be too difficult. I think that we've got everything that we need, but I'm going to make the macerator first. So we need this one, which we need. So take those, and this should make us 6. And then put rubber on them. And then a plate. 1, 2, and now we need 2 redstone. I love this crafting table, the fact that it's retained what you've put on it in it. Just 2 cobblestone, which is ridiculously easy to get. You don't think that you need a lot of cobblestone, but when you're making furnaces and stuff, you really do actually. So now we've got our macerator, and let's just look at, oh, Horn of the Wild, that's a good one. So Horn of the Wild, it doesn't have it, or didn't have a durability, but what you do is you break all the grass in a certain area around you. It does make a noise, but just being able to clear out an area is really nice. So yeah, yeah, so I'm going to put you with my tools for now because I don't need you right now. And I don't need that wood. So we've got our macerator. So what I do want to do is I want to make a bat box. No, I'm just gonna do this straight off actually. So I'm gonna pop this back here for now. So what we do is say, for instance, we grab 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab our 8 copper and grab us some. I'm tempted to use tiny charcoal. And then there was gains power. We put in our. I am going to put in. That's still going up. Let's put in. Will that make it go down? Yep, so that might be 1 too many. We don't want this to gain power too quickly, because otherwise it'll start wasting materials. Now grab those, and then I thought I had 8 iron. I'll just take those out for now. So at 8 iron, there we go. So now we've got ore doubling. Oop, don't want to put that in there. Put that into there. And so we've got the beginnings of our IC2 setup. So unfortunately we're at the wrapping up point. So in between episodes I'll go and probably go and do some more mining. And next will be getting our bat box. And actually let's get that loot crate. We'll be getting our bat box, and then we'll move on to the extractor, which that's what, yeah, the extractor is what gets us the rubber from the rubber log. And yeah, we'll start progressing down these. But I'll probably I'm gonna show you how I would automate that. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to automate that. So we need a clock. Something that requires the use of a clock. There we go. It's called a timer. So we need a clock, some redstone torches. I have no inventory. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Oh, and we'll see what we get with this loot chest. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Experience pile. That's good for later on. Okay, so we need redstone, gold. Let's take you out. Then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 gold for the clock, and 4 gold for the clock, and then redstone torches. So we're going to need 6. I think that was stone that we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, finish cooking. That's why we've got no room, because we did the seed thing. I did wonder then, why on earth do we have no room in inventory? I'm sure I was keeping a good eye on it. There we go. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, and that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got ourselves a timer. what we do is we take a block of something. I think I'm going to make a stone brick. Pop that here, and then we put our little clock on it. And so now then we're going to need a lever to turn this off, because we don't want this to be running all the time. And then do 25, which is about once, just over every second, depending on the thing of the tick rate of the server. And now I'm going to pull out my thing. So if we take that off, you can see it goes, and then that stays in there. So we're going to need a hopper, and a hopper is just it's just 5 iron. But we need 5 iron plates for a hopper. Oh, 5 iron plates. And also we need... don't know if we can use rubber wood, maybe. Just gonna quickly sleep. Gonna need... we only need 1 for now. So... and let's make a chest, which I believe is this. It might not be, because those might not count as logs. Yes, they don't count as logs, so I'll just quickly run over somewhere and grab some wood. This looks like a good tree. I really do need to plant some trees closer to my base, because I keep on doing this. I had so much wood and stuff, and then as you can see I just made like loads of gears, so I ran out. Okay, then that should do for now, and I'll get on top of planting some forests in between episodes as well. There's mining. And then ourselves a chest. So as you can see, our iron is there. We're going to need more than just 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously we've got no room. And then we can make ourselves another chest. That fact we don't have a button. And do we have enough plates? No, not quite yet. There we go, and this will enable us to just chuck up to 9 items in here. I will be making another hopper. So we got that done, so now if we just break this here, and then put our hopper here. And now what will happen, so I'm going to make or pop in the rest of the plates. Pop those in, and accelerate that. That used 7 minutes. Oh, and as you can see, it's now pulling out. Ah, I shouldn't have... I just forgot that I haven't ore-doubled any of those. Oh well. But as you can see, it's quite quick and it's fairly easy to automate, and then we just take those and make another hopper, which will auto-feed this. Okay, so now this has been Checkpoint Razzle. Please comment, like and subscribe. We've automated our smeltery and started IC2. Catch you next time. Ta-da!